Hello, my name is Mo. I'm with Armor and Show Pest Control, also Oklahoma bedbug killers. Uh, a lot of people always ask me or want to know exactly what a heat treatment looks like. Uh, so I'm actually making this video from my truck, doing a heat treatment right now. So I'm going to kind of walk through it real simple. I won't talk a lot about it too much. I can go on all day about bed bugs. This is about bed bug thermal heat treatment. It's not as dangerous as some people think. It's actually the most efficient way to do it. If you kind of wrap your head around the fact that chemicals are governed by gravity, they're going to lay on top of surfaces. They're not going to penetrate deep in surfaces like heat will. Heat will actually get into your baseboards, into your walls, carpet padding, all the way through your furniture, your clothes in the closet, your clothes in the dresser drawers. So it's going to actually do every cubic foot of your house instead of square foot. Square foot is flat, cubic goes up and around. It's going to do ceiling fans, it's going to do all that. Not to mention heat kills the eggs. You're not going to have to do a lot of washing clothes with heat. So it's the most it's the most effective, I'm sorry. It's the first video I've made. First effective way of killing bed bugs. And let's see, as far as what you're going to have to remove, it's pretty easy. We give a preparation sheet to show you what to move out of your house, but it's mostly candles, waxes, things of that nature. But the bed bugs themselves and the eggs die around 118, 120 degrees over a 2-hour period. So you can't just get it that hot. You got to get it there for 2 hours. You got to realize that same temperature got to be off in carpet padding and in the baseboards. It's got to be places this hard to reach for 2 hours. There's no fudging it. It has to do it or it's not going to work. Okay, let's see what else people worry about. It normally lasts about 6 to 8 hours. It just depends on the temperature outside, the temperature in your house, how much clutter and how much stuff is going on. Now, I will say this. A lot of people think about renting equipment themselves and do it themselves. That is not what you want to do. The reason why, let's just say you rent the equipment. You do save some money. Let's say it doesn't work. Now where are you at? Now you have to re-rent the equipment because you're not going to keep it. You're not going to keep it for a long period of time. And you might not know it didn't work for 2 or 3 weeks. See, with us, we actually have a dog. Her name is Louisa. She actually hunts bed bugs. She finds bugs, only the live bugs. They release a pheromone that she can smell. The dead bugs, you don't even have to clean them up. She won't smell that. Okay? So let's see. I'm going to try to switch this around. I'll walk in there. I really don't want you to see the people's house outside the house. I don't like people knowing my customers or anything like that. We'll show you how this is done. It's basically with the heater. A lot of people want to do it themselves. But most heaters are about 20, 25, 30,000 BTUs. This little heater I have in here runs off propane. It's 185 BTUs. So it's 3 to 4 times as strong as any heater you're going to get. Maybe even 5 times. So you kind of waste your time. Not to mention it doesn't have a thermostat. It's not going to cut off. It doesn't have safety purposes. I regulate the safety purposes. I choose when it goes on and off. Okay, I'll try to flip this around. We'll walk around and kind of see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Have a tarp over the door. It's going right through the door. There's my propane line right there. Now the house is not actually at temperature yet. You'll see right here. It's only 104 right there. Now the main room, infected. You see these fans. We have an air duct running all the way from the heater. Trying to get this one room hot. So this room is 120 weight. It's already at the kill rate right now, but we're not even midway in this treatment. Heck, we're not even close to midway. Okay. And what I mean by midway, what I do, I like to get 140 degrees, maybe 135. And I like to hold that for 4 hours. That assures me that it's going to get all the way and everywhere we need to go. And with us, we give you a warranty. We also bring a dog out to inspect it. Now I know do-it-yourselfers, that's what we want to do. Bed bugs is not a thing you can do yourself, and I'll tell you why. If you do the chemical approach, you have to have a license to buy anything in the state of Oklahoma that'll actually work. So if you don't have a license, you're not going to get the good stuff. And even that is kind of janky. We used to offer both heat and chemicals. our dog will find more stuff after chemicals. So at that point, you're like, why lie? Why fool people? I gave one up, so it's not like I don't know how to do them. We've done about 2,400 heat treatments here at Armor and Shield Pest Control. I'm going to say 8,000 spray treatments. So I mean, I'm completely familiar with them. There's no need to lie. They really cost in the same ballpark. They're just not good. So since your warranty causes me to spend my money on my dime, my money, my time, I choose to go with the more effective route. And so, not to mention, chemical treatments cannot be done in one treatment. So they're going to have to come back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Heat treatment is going to be done in one day. You're done. Okay. And then what I was getting at earlier on this, this treatment, we still probably got about 6 more hours. I like to get it up hotter, probably about 140. And now let's see. And that's about all I have to say now. I'll get back on there and make some more videos about other things. I will say, let's see what most common question. Oh, you can't find me at OklahomaBedbugKillers.com or Armor and Shield Pest Control. 2 different websites. Armor and Shield Pest Control is mainly our regular pests, general pests, roaches, fleas, 350 different insects fall within that category. But Oklahoma Bedbug Killers is the bedbug divisions, and that's the heat treatments. That's what you're going to want. I can't tell you how many people, they get a quote from me, and then they call me back 6 months later after they've wasted hundreds, if not thousands of dollars throwing furniture away, wasting their time. What you do, this is not a do-it-yourself, a DIY project. I mean, what you do is you call a professional company. Somebody who has good ratings, and you follow it up with a canine. We will do a canine inspection on your house, even if we don't do the treatment. So our dog can check other people's work, and that's what we do. That's what we do here. So we have the canine to do that. It saves thousands of dollars, and it also makes those other companies, it will force them to fix their jobs. They're going to come out with a flashlight. They're going to wave it around, looking for a nocturnal insect in the daytime, which is senseless. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, of course, they can't afford the dog, or they don't like animals. I don't know what the case may be, but nevertheless, you want everything that's going to work. You want to go the right way, and get it over with. I mean, we got other things to do in our lives. We got kids, families, jobs. Bedbugs should not ruin your life. This is the only job I've ever had where I get a call at least once a week with a grown-up crying. So do not do this yourself. Save your wife the hassle, your husband, your kids. Listen, you call a professional company, use a professional company, and go on with your life. Do other things, and they're gonna get worse as the summertime comes. They're on steroids. They multiply 4 times faster in the summer. Okay, so I'm gonna post this video, and I should be having more videos. The more questions I can think of, I'll have a lot more videos. Remember, OklahomaBedbugKillers.com or Armor and Shield Pest Control.com. Number 405-662-4314. All right, bye. My name is Mo. Peace. Talk to you soon.